fall is full. From kids' sports and activities to school, new routines, it's a lot. And a dinner that fills and fuels can be the first thing to fall to the wayside, and that's where we can help. Studio 5 food editor Chelsea Fairbourn rounded up a hearty take and bake options for you to stock up on and have at the ready. We need these, especially this time of year.
Yes, the schedule's full. I like lazy dinners. I mean, I like to take time in the kitchen, like, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
It's a fun time, but it's not a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday situation for me most of the time.
Yeah.
And that's coming from me as a single person, not even full expansive family. So these are options that if you forget, if you are busy, if you just don't want to worry about it, you can dial up pretty quick and have them ready to go.
And still feel good about it.
Yes.
Like, I'm still checking the dinner box and putting a good meal on the table.
And a lot of them are healthier than a traditional takeout option. So some of these may be restaurant crossovers where a restaurant has an offering that you can take home and bake. But these are going to be a little bit better than your fast food drive-through option typically would be.
Okay, first on your list, I am all ears. My freezer needs you.
Yes.
My freezer needs this. We've heard of CRUST Club. We love them for their dinner pies, but they also offer enchiladas?
Yes, they're branching out to different dinner entrees. So enchiladas is one of them. That's one of my favorites that I've recently tried. And they have some poppy seed chicken that they're adding too.
Oh.
And this is what's awesome about their new location too, is you can just pop through the drive-through, grab it, and go home. You can put it in the fridge and use it that night. You can put it in the freezer, use it down the road. But really easy. They feed 4 to 5 adults, depending on portion sizes, and come together in about 45 minutes. And this is super filling, super hearty, and you're not getting any crazy flavors. This was a really creamy dish and creamy entree to try with all of those kind of enchilada staples. And what I appreciated is that, if you're nervous about introducing your kids to new foods, this is a very safe option. Whereas maybe the dinner pies they may not have liked. This is a pretty predictable, tried and true.
Basic flavors.
Yeah.
I like to tell my kids it's chicken nuggets.
Yes, chicken nuggets
in
with
cheese and sauce.
with a new sauce.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Your next recommendation is part market, part restaurant.
Yes, so this is Luna's Kitchen up in Park City, and this is one that if you have some dietary restrictions in your family, they're going to meet you there.
Nice.
So it's a gluten-free bakery and kitchen and market that you can go in and pick up these family-style entrees, and they've got braised beef, they've got a stuffed sweet potato chicken option, and if you're going full-on family style, they do ask for advance notice so that they can have everything adequately prepared. But you can stop by, and if you need just more sides, more staples, like ready to go, they have a market pantry that you can shop and get all the portions you need, all the meals made. So again, this is something that if you have a busy week lined up, that you can stock up on a couple of these and be ready to go.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Your next location also caters to any dietary restrictions, or some at least, Salt Lake City Chow.
Yes, so this is, think HelloFresh Blue Apron style. So you're going to get the ingredients and the instructions to make it at home, but it's more plant-based.
Okay.
So if you're trying to incorporate a healthier option or something that kind of incorporates those dietary restrictions, this is where it can come in. But this is something that would be good regardless. Whether or not you're trying to get more plant-based, this is a great option, locally sourced, local produce, all of that, and delivered to your door. So you can pick 2 portion sizes, 4 portion sizes, menu rotates, no contract, nothing like that. You can kind of get on their website and pick out what works for you.
See, if take and bake meals are like 50% cheat, this is only 25% cheat, because I'm putting it together.
Exactly. You're still putting in some of the effort, and it was stepped out so easily that it required about 40 minutes of cook time, but I was like, oh, I can just chop this and then it's done. Yeah. Because I don't have to measure anything. And that makes me feel immediately better.
This is me psychologically soothing all the crazy dinner moms out there. All right, if you need to stock up on some meals in the freezer, where are you sending us?
Beehive Meals. So that's an easy one that you can hop on their website, and they have a monthly rotating menu. Pick out what works for you. And what I appreciate about Beehive Meals is that you've got your main staple dish, but then they also step out some additional recipes that use that same ingredient or whatever that main entree was multiple ways. So if you are trying to branch out or put in that extra 25% effort, they help you get there with some stepped out options instead of just slow cooker to plate.
Yes.
But a great thing to have in your arsenal, especially as we're approaching soup season. You can't get enough of those stocked up on.
They look delicious. Suddenly I'm craving soup for lunch. And last but not least, I'm so glad you're calling attention to the fresh section at your local grocery store.
It's so easy, and I gloss over it, but no more because now I've been reminded. So this is a great option that some of the things that we've talked about require that advance notice, but these you can pop in whenever you need to and get what you need. So the first one is from Harmon's. Harmon's has a great made prepped, pre-made section. I do recommend shopping that section from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's when they restock it. If you go first thing in the morning, they haven't replenished that yet because it's not a baked good.
So give it a few hours.
So give it a few hours, and then that beats the dinner rush too for anybody that's really slacking at 5 p.m. and running to the pre-made section.
Not going to be throwing elbows in the aisles of hermits.
Exactly. So they've got a lot of different pasta options. They have enchilada options. The spaghetti and meatballs is a staple for me, and you can get those in 2 or for 4.
Okay.
Next option is Costco. I love their fettuccine Alfredo. That's an easy
we do
option.
This once a month, yeah.
And this is a great leftover.
Oh.
It's almost better leftover.
It feeds you for days.
Yes. And so this is a great one. They have a bunch of different pasta options that kind of rotate in depending on your location.
Yeah.
The tacos, all of those are tried and true as well. Trader Joe's is the last one. This is a really easy one that if you like take out Chinese food but want to hack it or maybe get slightly healthier, they have the chicken fried rice and their Mandarin orange chicken. It'll almost taste like your favorite.
I'm laughing because a girlfriend told me about the orange chicken a couple of weeks ago, and so we have it in our freezer, made it for dinner. Emmy was elated. This is her favorite school lunch, is orange chicken.
Yes.
And in between mouthfuls, she says, "Are you friends with my favorite lunch lady or what?" Like, she was so baffled how I got the secret sauce recipe from her elementary school.
Well, there you go.
Thank you, Trader Joe's.
The secret sauce is from Trader Joe's.
I would like to be friends with her favorite lunch lady, but in the meantime, I'm friends with Trader Joe's.
It'll patch you over.
And he helped. These are great options. Like you said, practical options, not for every day, but for those times when we do need to just grab and go and feel good about the decision we made. Thank you, Chelsea.